How's it going, guys? Kevin back at you with another video. In today's video, we're checking out my clipless body mounts for the Arrma Infraction. I have the 1/8 Arrma Infraction Mega here. These will also work for the next, I'll say, size up, the brushless version of this, as well as the 6S 1/7 scale. They're all used the same exact body post, so everything you see here should apply to your Infraction as well, regardless of the scale, if it's the 1/7 or 1/8 one. You can see them on the front and the rear here. I'll show you guys how they work and how to install them. Let's get into it. So as always, super easy to get the body on off. A simple 90-degree twist. Basically takes these guys off, and then you just lift the body straight up. You can see there's the support pieces underneath, and then replaces your body posts in the rear and the front. So then all you have to do is basically set the body back down. You want to make sure these are going horizontal, side to side. Line that up basically. So you see if it twists like that, it means you're just slightly off. So once it twists and stops, that's when you know you've got it. So I usually like to recommend sort of pushing down and do that, and then literally pick up the entire weight of the truck. Super nice and solid. Now if you're grinding the front away on some asphalt, flipping this thing upside down, can't guarantee these will last crazy long if you're grinding on these parts, but I can sell you just the top replacements if you do happen to go through those, have a bunch of crashes and things. But again, just simple 90-degree twist, just like that. Once it's nice and twisted 90 degrees, super easy. You can see the bottom mounting pieces there. Just drop this guy back on. And the really nice thing here is, as always, I want to reduce the amount of cutting and modification or permanent modification that you have to do to your truck. So with this setup, you don't have to drill into the body, make the holes any bigger, change anything permanently about the truck. You can always go back to the stock body posts. For whatever reason, if you want to switch bodies or you smash up this body, you can transfer this setup to another one. I hate to have people permanently modify their trucks for my setup, so I try to minimize that as much as possible. So with that, I'll show you guys how to install. So installation is super simple. So we have a little, I think it's like an M2.5 millimeter bolt here. Basically just unscrew that bolt, pull the stock post out, drop this guy in. There's varying heights to be able to adjust this to. In this kit, there's actually two slight height adjustments. You'll see on the front here, from using this over and over again, this actually gets a little bit of a set, so it kind of matches the curvature of the hood, which just helps make this go in a lot easier and just makes it function a lot better. And you can see this is kind of the tall one, and then there's sort of the low one in the back. You can flip these around depending on what heights you want your body at, and sort of fine tune and adjust them. I may change the height of these based on some customer feedback later on, but I'll definitely be checking out your guys' comments, and as you guys purchase these and try them out and give me some feedback, I can definitely tweak these, make these longer, make them shorter, add additional holes depending on where you guys want them mounted, all that sort of thing. So I'll slide that out of the way. The body side, so there's an M3 by 10 millimeter bolt on the top piece here, and then on the underside we have this little guy, and you can see it's an M3 nut, and it's captured by this little twist piece here, and basically this is what actually locks in place. So it still slides around. You can see I didn't have to modify or cut up the body in any way. Basically you just want to sort of hold the two halves with your top hand and your other hand, and then basically just screw the two together. And there is actually a lock. So two tabs, if you see that's horizontal and this is horizontal. So once I twist this here, if I twist it, you can see it's twisting with it. So as you're tightening these down, you just want to make sure that those things are lining up, and that you're not tightening it down on top of the locks, just to make sure that they mesh together. Once you have the two parts in hand, it'll click and be quite easy and straightforward. And after you do that, you basically drop this down. I recommend probably doing the rear to start, because that's easiest to line up and it's nice and flat. The front ones, typically I recommend just pushing down on that suspension and just giving it a nice twist. You notice my Infraction is actually lifted. I might offer that lift kit at some point, but this was for a rally race, which was a lot of fun. Planning on actually leaving it lifted because I kind of like the little off-road look, rally look. But with that, thank you guys for watching, checking out another one of my products. If you got any feedback, any thoughts, questions, feel free to drop them in the comments down below. Be sure to check out some of my other videos for any of the other cars or trucks you might have, any other products that might interest you, and then you can find the link to purchase this in the description of the video. You can find both my website as well as my Etsy store. So with that, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.